what will be a message to those people that are watching this video right now and they're thinking about whether they buy a dog from me or from somebody else? What will you tell them?
Now I'll tell them that, they cannot go wrong. Sometimes, you doubt or you wonder. We had some bad experience with other people in the past.
That wanted to ask you that question because you had sent a deposit to somebody on a different, not dogs, but different venue, and they scammed you, right?
Right. So that's one thing, my mom, she told me, here we go again. But I felt, in my heart that, you're real, legit, and not just with talking to you, but seeing the other people has purchased dogs from you. And so there's a time that I kind of people telling me, no, you're crazy, and but I just went with my heart, and I just want to let you know that
I want to tell you thank you too. I want to tell you thank you too for trusting us, because you're not only trusting me, you're trusting my wife as well, and she put a lot of time with the dogs, man. I mean, she's really special. So these dogs are raised with love, and they come from the very best dogs in the history of the breed. The golden vein, the tip of the spear, the apex of the American Pitbull Terrier breed. When the dogs became far away from the framework, far away from the standard, from backyard breeders, from having their own thoughts and how things will be done, and they have literally no experience. And getting a dog, and it kind of feels a little weird still saying it, but from the GOAT, the most acclimated, the most merited dogman in the history of the breed. So you're taking a piece of history. But I want to tell you thank you for the trust that you put on us. We are very far away. So from someone in the United States and their hard-earned money, and they're getting, because you're getting more for your money, getting worth more in the dog. This dog is worth more than what you pay for it. That's, I always like to over-deliver. You know what I'm saying? And so for me, you had other choices. And if you're weak, you go for other choices. But you have a hard man, and you can understand that there are still honest people in the world. Like for me, it was very hard for me to sell these dogs 5 years ago. It was impossible. I didn't want to do it, to trust people. But I'm trusting you that you're not going to breed the dog with nobody. I'm trusting you that you're not going to fight the dog, that you're not going to do anything illegal. That this is your pet for you and your mom, for you to go running, do good things, for him to raise together with Lucas. And you have no children, am I correct?
Right.
No wife. So this is definitely a man's dog. Right. And you're an alpha male for sure. You're an alpha male. You're ready to protect yourself, but you want to have a companion. There's times that you by yourself. And also as men, the way I feel, and I tell this to a lot of people, I said, the way I feel is like we can have white hair in our heads, but there's always inside of us that little boy, that memory. Does that kind of click to you? Because you smile. Does that kind of click to you? Like there's a little boy that one day when I have money, one day when my father comes back or something, he's going to bring me a dog. It's going to be the best dog in the neighborhood, because as children, I don't know if it happens in the United States with American people, but Latino America, we raise, and everybody got dogs in their houses and stuff like that. And you might have somebody that got a purebred dog, right? German Shepherd. My case was a German Shepherd. They had some German Shepherds. So my father gave me this German Shepherd, which I love very much, but it was a mutt. It wasn't quality. So they would make fun of me because they say, oh, this guy got a... So I always had a chip on my shoulder. I wanted to have the best dog in the world since I was a little kid. So when I was in America and I decided that the best dog was the American Pitbull Terrier, you bet I was on a mission to make sure that I own the best American Pitbull Terrier. And I discovered that I had to create it myself. And because I had to create it, I had to become the dogman. I had to do all this. But I didn't know. I did it all for a very selfish reason. It's all about me. And then with men like you, it gives significance to my work, because I'm making the dreams of that little boy, which is you, Rigoberto, also become true. So by you having this dog, you made an old dream come true that goes back before the 6 years.
Yeah.
The 6 years was just the process that took you to get to me. But am I going in the right direction? When you're a little boy, you're thinking about having that dog.
Yeah.
Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, I used to get magazines, and then I would just see them, and I used to dream, that one day, cause at that time my mom, she said those dogs are no good, they bite people, and I was just a little kid, and I said one day, I'm gonna have one of those dogs, and I still have those, magazines and stuff, and I'm just looking back, and I just can't believe it, that I already have,
It became truth.
Yeah.
He actually got a better dog than the ones in the magazines.
Right.
Time came through, and my dogs got better.
Right.
I got better, the dogs got better, and you got this gorgeous looking puppy right here. He's precious. So I am very happy that I can make your dreams come true. You as a little boy, and all the men out there that want to make their dreams come true. And I feel bad for them. A lot of them, the wife, like, oh, I want to get this toy dog, this feminine dog, It pisses me off sometimes. And the guy is like, oh man, but I want to have my dog. I applaud